Consistent with your exercise, nutrition, and sleep does not have to be complicated. So in this video, I'm going to explain some simple tactics that you can use that will help you get consistent in those areas so that you can see results and feel better in general. My name is Akil Sherman. I help busy professionals between the ages of 35 and 55 drop stubborn body fat while helping them develop a healthy and sustainable lifestyle, all within my 6-month program. For more information about that, you can go to www.akilsherman.com. The purpose of these videos are to give you actionable information that you can use today. So let's get into it. A lot of people have difficulty with developing consistency in exercise, nutrition, and sleep. And see, so what we want to do is essentially set ourselves up for success. We want to get in the habit of doing what we need to do beforehand so that when it's time to take action in those areas, it's easy. What do I mean? Let's take exercise, for example. A lot of people feel like, well, damn, I need to exercise, but they don't really have a structure in regards to what days and times they're going to go. They leave it up to chance. And they say things like, well, if I have time today, I'll try to swing by and make it to the gym, or if I have time when I get off of work, I'll try to get a workout in this evening. And see, all of that, there's a lot of variety and variable in that approach. So what we want to do instead is look at the week ahead. The weekend is a great time to plan the upcoming week. So just for a simple example, take, Saturday or Sunday and look at the next week and then decide what day and what times you're going to go to the gym. And then simply put together your exercise outfits. Have a place maybe in a drawer, or you just set them out, or you put them in a gym bag, but designate the outfits that you're going to wear to the gym. And that may sound very rudimentary, but if you're struggling to get consistent, this is where you want to start. And then after a while, it just becomes second nature, and then you won't have to think about it. A lot of times people discount something as simple as how I'm laying it out because it sounds so simple. The great business philosopher Jim Rohn said, if it's easy to do, it's easy not to do. And that's the whole point. So again, if it seems simple to do, well, do it. And therefore you can lean on that to help you get consistent. The same is true when it comes to nutrition. A simple thing to do is to have a day where you, have you create your grocery list. You have a day that you go grocery shopping, and you have a day where you meal prep. Now, for all intended purposes, that could all be the same day. I know a lot of people are busy, so it may not be the same day, but you get what I'm saying in that now you have an approach that's going to help you remain consistent. If you know what day of the week you're going to designate to create a grocery list, so then every day that week, every day throughout the weeks ahead, you sit down and write out your grocery list, or you put it in your phone, however you need to do it. Because what happens for a lot of people is that we get hungry and then we don't have anything available and we make a very bad decision. But when we have things available within reach, now we go ahead, consume that, and now we're still on track, as opposed to swinging through the drive-through at the whim when the stomach gets to growling, or coming, getting off of work, going home, realizing there's nothing in the fridge or in the pantry or in the freezer. And now we are calling some food delivery service to bring us something that we know we don't need. So again, having days set aside to take care of that will set us up for success. And then lastly, sleep. People get really poor sleep, or we have what we call poor sleep hygiene. What a lot of people do is they have a long, tiring day, and then they either lay on the couch in front of the television or lay in the bed and then scroll, look at the TV, scroll, and then fall asleep. And then you wake up and do that again. And so some people are saying, well, what's wrong with that? Well, first of all, a lot of people don't stay asleep throughout the night. They don't get restful sleep, and their bedtime varies wildly because they don't have a night routine. So what I would recommend is think about between the hours of 9 and 10 probably would be best, where you start to begin to wind down, whether that is, I don't know, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, taking a hot bath, you know, paying attention to what you are consuming entertainment wise that you're going to have in your subconscious as you sleep. I'm looking at you ladies who watch a lot of information or TV shows about crimes against women and then go to sleep. But you want to pay attention to what you are winding down with. So maybe that's just some soft music, you know, some piece of content that is encouraging, motivational, and positive, or nothing at all. You know, you just dim the lights and, you know, you pull the blackout shades, but you create an environment for rest and winding down where your mind can begin to, you know, slow down, because it's very difficult to transition to sleep if your mind is worrying, and then now you expect to lay down. Well, the mind's gonna keep going because you didn't really address those things. So maybe it's journaling to get some things out of your head, so therefore you can relax and, you know, get into a comfortable, you know, a comfortable, how do I want to say, you know, a comfortable environment, mindset. You want to relax, you know, just become more peaceful is the better, I guess the best way to put that, just to get more peaceful, you know, so therefore you can transition into sleep. But the main thing of that is having the consistency of having that time frame, like I said, between 9 and 10, where you implement your wind down routine, which will allow you to calm down so you can relax and then transition to sleep. A lot of folks, we don't even think about relaxing. We just kind of laying around, but your mind is going and you're being stimulated. And we have the blue light from our camera. We have the blue light from our phone, and then we have the TV going. And so that doesn't really set us up to be able to relax, you know, and so then sleep is crazy. So I hope you understand the basic tenets that I was getting at in this video. You know, so like with exercise, it was a matter of setting up your, like, knowing the day that you're going to take action for your workout, having your clothes ready, and knowing what time you're going to go and not leaving that to chance. When it came to nutrition, we talked about having designated days for creating the grocery list, for getting the groceries, and meal prepping, you know. And then in terms of sleep, we talked about having a designated time to begin to wind down. And that is what we want to do in terms of implementing a plan that sets us up for success. And then, you know, and if it feels daunting, well, understand, you could just do one at a time and implement it, and then bring in another piece and implement that, and then bring in another piece and implement that. The key is progress, not perfection. But those are all very fairly simple items to achieve. The key, though, is doing it consistently until it becomes a habit, until it becomes second nature, and then you won't have to think about it anymore. And then all of a sudden you look up a month, 2, 3 months down the line, this is just who you are. This is just what you do. These are just the behaviors you exhibit, and all of a sudden you're seeing success. Okay? So I hope that really made some sense. I love to get your feedback and hear what you thought about those ideas. And if you do go ahead and try to implement those, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear back from you. All right? Well, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.